Anne W. Burrell was born on September 21, 1969, in Cazenovia, New York. From the start, she was surrounded by a world that combined warmth, creativity, and a strong rural ethic. Her mother, Marlene, owned a flower shop and filled their home with color and fragrance, while her father instilled a no-nonsense work ethic. Watching Julia Child on television at age 3, Anne declared early that she wanted to cook like her. That spark would eventually lead her away from Canisius College, where she earned a degree in English and Communications, to enroll at the Culinary Institute of America in Hyde Park, New York, graduating in 1996 with culinary credentials that would launch her into kitchens across the Atlantic. After CIA, Anne traveled to Italy to refine her craft at the Italian Culinary Institute in Asti. She apprenticed in Tuscan kitchens, absorbing rustic flavors, heirloom techniques, and the simplicity that would become her signature style. Returning to New York City, she landed her first job as a sous chef at Felidia under the tutelage of Lidia Bastianich, where she learned high standards of Italian technique. At Savoy, she cooked over open wood fires and developed menus rooted in Mediterranean minimalism. She later became executive chef at Lumi and Centro Vinoteca in Manhattan, offering approachable yet sophisticated menus. Anne's breakthrough came when she returned to the classroom, not as a student, but as an instructor at the Institute of Culinary Education. Teaching soon turned into television opportunities. In 2005, she joined Iron Chef America as Mario Batali's sous chef, where her fiery presence and expert command turned her into a standout. This led to Secrets of a Restaurant Chef in 2008, a Food Network series where she taught home cooks how to make restaurant-quality dishes at home, demystifying techniques and building confidence. The show ran for 9 seasons and earned Daytime Emmy recognition, resonating with audiences for her mix of precision, humor, and warmth. In 2010, Anne co-launched Worst Cooks in America, pairing novice cooks with her intense yet encouraging mentorship style. Across more than 25 seasons, her trademark energy, her branded phrases like "brown food tastes good," became cultural shorthand for culinary toughness, balanced with transformation. She also appeared on Chef Wanted, Chopped, and Beat Bobby Flay, all while writing 2 successful cookbooks, Cook Like a Rock Star and Own Your Kitchen. The latter focused on empowering home cooks through technique and confidence. Off-camera, Anne championed causes close to her heart. She served as a Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation celebrity ambassador and routinely volunteered at the Garden of Dreams Foundation. She supported art and culinary education in her hometown and across New York City. Her openness and mentorship endeared her to colleagues and aspiring chefs alike. In her personal life, Anne found love later than expected. After engagement rumors and past relationships, her ex-fiancé was fellow chef Corin Grieveson. She met Stuart Claxton on Bumble in 2018. They married in October 2021 in Cazenovia, with Rachel Ray among the bridesmaids. Anne embraced her role as stepmother to Stuart's son Javier and shared glimpses of family life on social media, quiet moments full of love and laughter. Anne's final public endeavor surprised fans. In early 2025, she enrolled in an improv comedy class in Brooklyn, performing her first improv show at Second City the night before she died. Friends who saw her said she was excited, fearless, and joyous, a force of nature right to the end. On June 17, 2025, Anne passed away in her Brooklyn home at age 55. Authorities responded to a 911 call and found her unconscious in the shower. Nearby were dozens of assorted pills. Reports estimate nearly 100. Initial investigations pointed to suspected overdose leading to cardiac arrest. 5 weeks later, the New York City medical examiner ruled her death a suicide due to acute intoxication from a combination of 4 substances: diphenhydramine, cetirizine, ethanol, and amphetamine. The news stunned fans and colleagues. One day before her death, she had been seen laughing with friends, baking recipes, and speaking of upcoming seasons of Worst Cooks in America, which would premiere posthumously on July 28th. Tributes poured in from fellow chefs, network partners, students, and even celebrities who appeared in her shows. Many celebrated her fearless mentorship, her enhancing of cooking education, and her openness about her own struggles behind the camera. Her vibrant on-screen personality, the high notes, the energy, the short platinum hair, belied layers of complexity. Anne was vulnerable about performance pressure, worried about stepmothering, and experienced emotional fatigue from life in the public eye. Yet she framed her cooking philosophy around self-reliance and joy. For her, food meant healing, connection, and celebration. Anne's legacy goes beyond television ratings. She elevated Italian-influenced home cooking for millions, taught how to bring confidence into the kitchen, and showed that culinary excellence need not exclude humor or humility. She mentored other women chefs and poured energy into educational programs. Her charity work and approachable tone created a community, and her cookbooks served as accessible roadmaps for kitchen self-empowerment. She published her last book, Own Your Kitchen, in 2021, inspired by teaching inexperienced cooks to believe in themselves. That ethos, teach, empower, uplift, summed up her life. Even in the face of controversy, including the closure of Centro Vinoteca and the pressures of TV fame, Anne moved forward without losing integrity or empathy. As the world mourns, her influence remains in kitchens, classrooms, and living rooms. Her techniques are embedded in recipe books, her story in chef boot camps, her voice in shows streamed worldwide. Her passing forced difficult conversations about mental health, burnout, and authenticity in high-pressure creative careers. Anne is survived by her husband, Stuart Claxton, stepson Javier, her mother Marlene, sister Jane and her family, and brother Ben. She left behind students, viewers, and home cooks who felt seen, inspired, and empowered. The next season of Worst Cooks in America airs as a tribute to her legacy, and scholarship funds and culinary initiatives have sprouted in her name. If there is one thread through Anne's life, it's this. She believed cooking could change lives. Her unflinching passion, playful delivery, and generous support made her a rare presence on television. She brought joy into the kitchen, sometimes through shouting, sometimes through laughter, but always through excellence and humanity. Anne Burrell's life story resonates as a reminder that those who guide others may sometimes hide their own pain. Her choices, teachings, and performances shaped culinary culture for a generation. She may have left the stage, but her recipes, her wisdom, and her spirit continue to nourish. Through each finished plate, each confident cook, each shared meal, her legacy lives on, and millions still feel good when the oven timer dings.